Months of tension, mutual accusations, psychological wars, and the fight for custody of a baby finally reached the courtroom. At the hearing held at the Istanbul family court, and eagerly awaited by the public, Tuba Büyüküstün and Engin Akyürek faced each other for the first time. However, the confrontation was much harder, emotional, and chaotic than expected. The moments when both sides could not control their emotions turned the room into a battlefield. Tuba Büyüküstün was the first to arrive at the court in the early morning hours of the day of the trial, dressed in a simple black suit. Tuba tried to hide her face, but the traces of fatigue and stress under her eyes did not escape the cameras. The actress, who entered accompanied by her lawyer, did not respond to the journalist's question, "Is this the last movement for the custody of her baby?" However, it soon became clear that his silence was the harbinger of a great explosion. At 10:40, Engin Akyürek appeared at the courthouse door with the crowded family group. He was accompanied by his mother, two brothers, and lawyers. Engin's nervousness was clear on his face. Her mother asked reporters before the hearing, "Why have you decided to testify about Mrs. Tuba?" "We are protecting our family. Everyone will know the truth." The tension reached its peak with the entrance into the room. When Tuba and Engin faced each other, they looked at each other for a long time. This look was almost a reckoning of years. Everyone in the room felt like time stopped at that moment. The first bomb came from Tuba's front in the process that began when the judge took the floor. His lawyer presented documents showing that Engin's family had inflicted systematic psychological violence on Tuba in particular. Some messages and voice recordings sent by Engin's mother to Tuba caused the courtroom to fall into an icy silence. Tuba's former psychologist, who was called to testify in court, stated in his sworn testimony that the actress had been suffering from depression because of Engin's family for a long time and that this had negative effects on the process of caring for the baby. The psychologist said Tuba spent many sessions crying. She especially claimed that Engin's mother constantly humiliated and excluded her. The psychologist's words broke the hearts of those present in the room. However, the Engin front was not unprepared for these accusations. Engin's lawyer argued that Tuba was unable to care for the baby alone in the past 8 months, that the nanny was left alone with the child many times, and that the mother ignored the child's psychological needs. Even during the hospitalization process, they went even further and presented records about Tuba's medication, history, and clinical process. The room shook again with these documents. Engin's mother took the stand and said through tears, "We want to protect our granddaughter.